It is indeed possible to transform your life and pursue your dreams, even though it may not always seem that way. If you observe closely, you'll find that there are always individuals who have come from similar backgrounds, circumstances, and time periods as you have, yet they have successfully changed their lives for the better. However, it's important to understand that while change is possible, it is not always easy. Throughout my own life, I have made significant changes numerous times, whether it was altering my perspective, switching careers, or even relocating to a different country. Through these experiences, I have repeatedly learned a valuable lesson. To genuinely transform my life, I had to start by changing myself. Easier said than done, right? Still, whether you want to get motivated, become your own boss, or move to Italy, learn Italian, fall in love, and open a restaurant. How to change your life. Step 1. Decide to change your life. It may sound obvious, but this is perhaps the most difficult part of changing your life. Throughout my journeys, I've engaged in numerous discussions with individuals who express their desire for substantial life changes, yet somehow those changes never come to fulfilled. Why is that? Because it's tough to change your life. Really tough. In fact, changing your life may be the most challenging and uncomfortable thing you ever do. In a moment of enlightenment, a friend of mine said, "Oh my God, if I want to change my life, I have to change my life." At first, this can be very scary. Depending on why you want to change your life, your dreams may lead you to move to a city or country where you don't know anyone. You may need to let go of friendships you've had for years to create space for new ones. Or perhaps you'll need to swap a steady career for the roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship. In other words, changing your life means making some tough decisions. So, how badly do you want to change your life? And what are you willing to do and to give up to make it happen? Once you decide to change your life, come hell or high water, suddenly, almost anything is possible. Step 2. Learn to embrace discomfort. To embark on a journey of complete life transformation, be ready to bid farewell to your comfort zone. The fundamental essence of personal growth lies in surpassing familiar boundaries and venturing into uncharted territory. It is crucial to forge new paths and explore unexplored territories. You have to break new ground. According to Billy Cox once said, "Life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are to your comfort zone." He's right. So get into the habit of stepping out of your comfort zone at every opportunity. For example, don't order the same food twice. Listen to different genres of music. Watch eye-opening documentaries. Sign up for a fitness challenge. Take a different route home. Text someone you haven't spoken to in years. Embrace change at every turn. Step 3. Identify why you want to change your life. When working out how to change your life, it's often easier to start by determining what you don't want before exploring what you do want. So write down the aspects of your life that you don't like. Do you hate your job? Do you dislike where you live, your social life, or how you feel most of the time? Are there destructive habits or circumstances that you want to overcome? Don't dwell on these things or get sucked into negativity. Just write them down and move on to the next step quickly. Step 4. Define the changes you want to make. Now it's time to get creative. How do you want to transform your life? Perhaps you'd like to start a business, move to a new location, change careers, go traveling, make new friends, take up a new hobby, let go of the past, stop procrastinating, grow your confidence, stick to a morning routine. Whatever it is, as soon as you think of an idea, there may be a voice in your head that tells you all the reasons why your idea is stupid. Don't listen to that voice. That voice is afraid of change, unrealistic, or will never work. Anything is possible. Take it from Madonna, who once said, "No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself." Dream big. Step 5. Identify things that may hold you back next. Identify any habits, recurring thought patterns, or people that could hold you back from making life changes. For instance, 1. Do you procrastinate? 2. Are you addicted to sugar, alcohol, social media, pornography, or gaming? 3. Do you beat yourself up with negative self-talk? 4. Are there negative people in your life who discourage you from trying? 5. If you're struggling to see what could stop you from transforming your life, consider asking for help from a close friend or family member that you trust. Be aware of potential pitfalls before they arise. But again, don't dwell on the bad things. Step 6. Choose your one thing. When embarking on the path of complete life transformation, it's vital to bear in mind that this endeavor requires time, Instant and sweeping changes are unlikely. Attempting to alter numerous aspects of your life all at once can lead to feeling overwhelmed, experiencing burnout, and ultimately returning to your previous patterns of behavior. So, conquer one thing at a time. Here's what to do. Focus on one significant change, like moving to a new city or changing jobs, or choose one keystone habit to conquer. A keystone is a middle stone in an arch that holds all the other stones together. Keystone habits encourage the development of other related habits. Another example of a keystone habit is practicing gratitude. Keeping a daily gratitude journal can increase our sense of well-being, improve our sleep, help lower symptoms of physical pain, and get this, improve our willingness to accept change. So, what significant change or keystone habit will you focus on first? Step 7. Set a SMART goal. Here's the deal. If you want to succeed, set a SMART goal. Specific. Define your goal clearly. Measurable. Set a finish line, so you know when you've achieved your goal. Achievable. Make sure your goal is realistic within the set time period. Relevant. Set a goal that will help you change your life in the way you want most. Time-bound. Set a deadline to motivate yourself to achieve your goal. How to change your life for the better. SMART goals. For example, instead of saying, I want to start a business, set a SMART goal like, I will start a health and beauty care dropshipping business and land my first sale within 1 month. I'm committed to this goal because I want to earn more money, empower myself, and learn something new skills. Then, treat your SMART goal like a compass. If you lose your way, keep returning to your SMART goal to stay on track and change your life. Step 8. Prepare for the storms. All great changes are preceded by chaos, said the spiritual teacher and author Deepak Chopra. It's possible to become overwhelmed and exhausted from constant efforts. Within your mind, you might hear discouraging thoughts such as, you'll always remain the same, I'll handle it later, or why bother at all? Additionally, there could be individuals in your life who actively encourage you to maintain the same status. Bottom line, there are tough times ahead. So, if you really want to change your life for the better, prepare for the storms before they hit. For example, you could join an online community committed to achieving the same change that you want to make. This way you can access additional support when you need it. You could also create a vision board to remind you of what you're working towards. You can also remove things that lead to bad behaviors to stop yourself from slipping into bad habits. For instance, if you're trying to improve your diet and fitness, you could remove all unhealthy food from your home. Although no tactic can replace your inner motivation and drive, you can help your future self to ride out the storms until clarity and motivation return. Step 9. Get your friends and family on board. No one does anything great alone. While striving to improve your life, it's important to acknowledge the significance of receiving support from others. Additionally, it becomes crucial to effectively handle individuals who hinder or discourage your personal growth. Quoting author John Eliot, it is advisable to exclude those who advocate for realistic thinking from your circle of influence. It's worth noting that not everyone will react positively when you initiate changes in your life, but this doesn't necessarily make them bad individuals. It is essential to remember that change can be intimidating, uncomfortable, and unsettling. However, if you genuinely desire to transform your life, it may be necessary to safeguard yourself from people who unknowingly attempt to revert you back to your old ways. Consequently, altering your life often entails altering your circle of friends. Keep in mind this quote from the motivational coach Steve Maraboli. If you hang out with chickens, you're going to cluck, and if you hang out with eagles, you're going to fly. Whatever you do, don't forget that the people you spend time with have enormous influence over your life. Act accordingly. Step 10. Go the distance. Let me be frank. If your aim is to discover ways to transform your life within a 30-day time frame, you will likely encounter difficulties in achieving a substantial and impactful change. The most successful people think long-term. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, said, "Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. In other words, Gates isn't thinking in days, weeks, months, or even years. He's thinking in decades. So strap yourself in for the long haul and be patient. Moreover, it's essential to highlight the significance of the process rather than solely obsessing over the end results. Let me explain with an example. Imagine you have a goal to climb Mount Everest. If you constantly think only about reaching the top, your chances of succeeding decrease. Instead, focus on the training, preparation, and the step-by-step progress of the climb. which may take years of dedicated work. By shifting your attention away from obsessing over the summit and channeling your energy into the necessary steps, you improve your chances of eventually achieving success. If you take it one step at a time, one keystone habit at a time, you'll get there in the end.